This is no longer our battle. I tried fighting you. It can't be done.
Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing?
Hello everybody, this is Snarist, and welcome back to the channel. This is the continuation of my Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, no upgrade run, and this is part 27, The Rescue. And we have 8 minutes to get into the fortress without raising the alarm, meaning we can be detected, but we just can't have any one of the orcs raise the alarm, and we have to go through and brand 6 enemies. And once we've done that, we're pretty much good when it comes to the timing. The timer will still count down, but we have to go in and then rescue Lithariel before she gets hanged. So you can get off the first 4 or 5 of these brandings pretty easily. I end up kind of making a mistake in deciding to go somewhere else that I don't normally go to. See, to my right and up a cliff there's an archer. I should have shadow striked to him and worked my way back through the camp and then taken care of the guy by the campfire and then gone to the ramp. But usually when you're up in an elevated space, none of the orcs really see you, but for some reason in this instance, not only did he see me as soon as I came down to a slightly lower level, but at the same time, others just immediately saw me as well. So I got the branding there, and so I kind of panic shot when I hit the Morgai flies. I'm just trying to deal with this guy trying to set off the alarm, and every few seconds I'll have another guy trying to set off the alarm. So I'm just quickly going through and branding enemies, hoping to clear them out. Now, the branded enemies will go and attack everybody else, and I thought I could get away, and I did, but because the branded enemies are attacking them, someone else tries to set off the alarm, but my branded troops definitely took care of it, and I didn't want to take a risk with the stealth brand there, so I just drained him from a slight distance, and I move into the center here and take care of these guys. I don't care about the worms anymore because, well, their intel is not really needed or useful anymore, and I just go around on my way to Lithariel, but I'm branding as many of the orcs as I can. And that's going to be very important for this next section, because this next part here can be very, very difficult if you don't have brandings done. So the key strategy here for this is to pay attention to any Morgai flies or Caragor bait that's lying around. Make sure you keep your distance from the fighting. Whenever a bunch of enemies shows up, like a new group shows up, put Lithariel down immediately and let all of your branded soldiers, your branded orcs, go in and do the work for you. But if any one of them break away and try to attack you, start countering them if multiple attack you at once, and then just start branding them. By the way, before, I mentioned in previous videos as well that when you've got multiple enemies facing you and you need to brand or you need to execute enemies, you'll often find that when you bounce back and forth from one enemy to the next, they become more susceptible to being dazed. So we're going to pick up Lithariel now and we're going to move her towards the gate. As soon as new enemies show up, we need to stop and drop her. Now, technically if you get too far away from her, you can fail the mission because you got too far away from her, and she can get attacked by the orcs even though she takes quite a bit of punishment. As soon as you get a new wave showing up, drop her immediately, and the other branded orcs that we took care of before are now coming to join the fight. And so we're going to stick to the outskirts. We're going to observe what's going on. We're going to take care of any of the berserkers and defenders that we can with precise elf shots, and we're going to stay in the back. We're going to brand any enemy that tries to come towards us and drain them, so we get our elf shot back, and while our focus still has yet to charge, because we might end up hitting our own recruits by mistake, if you just kind of keep to the outskirts, you won't bother any of the other orcs and they won't really bother you, and so they're too distracted by your overwhelming hordes. And there pretty much is no limit to the amount of orcs in an area that you can brand and have on your side. So as long as you just keep them close to you, you'll have like 10 of them, 8, 9, 10, whatever many you got. You'll have them just sort of sticking in front of you. And then as soon as the next enemy wave shows up, you just got to put Lithariel down, gently of course, and then you go ahead and deal with the incoming soldiers. But yeah, this is what I mean when I said I should have sped this part up, or I should have just cut it out altogether. But it's not that long of a game, it's not that long of a walkthrough / challenge run. Now, these enemies are shockingly very passive. No, sorry, my allies are very passive. I have no idea why. But sure enough, they are. And so I just used the activation to get them to pull out their weapons so that they were more prepared for the fight ahead. And they all charged the main force. But you got two guys that are just off to the side there, which I just branded. You see me branded them as they got up. And because of that, I was able to do it much more quickly, sorry. I'm kind of stammering over my words. My mouth is very dry. I'm very thirsty, and I've never yapped this much before. It's starting to get to me. And I've got that many recruited orcs working for me that they were pretty much boxing them off into the corner there before, as you saw. But one of them managed to get a cheeky hit, because they were distracted, but one of them still got a cheeky hit, and I dropped Lithariel, but she didn't take any damage at all. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner there that her health bar is on the inside of mine. So she can take quite a bit of punishment. And there's no more enemies really to deal with apart from a few of them oh, okay, it's more than a few of them coming up. So I'm just kind of backing off a little bit. I would need to stay near Lithariel so I make sure she's protected. But luckily I've got, you know, heaps of these guys, and I can charge up my elf shots and take care of the berserkers and defenders. And I distract a couple of them, get them towards me. My own recruits take care of the rest, and so Lithariel can kind of rest there and not worry about getting attacked. But even if she could, I still recommend engaging in battle against the enemies that aren't berserkers or shield men. You know, no defenders, no berserkers, otherwise they block everything or counter everything. So just make sure you get your counter hits off, attack the regular soldiers, you know, the ones with the basic swords, get your elf shots off, and if you can charge up your Wraith Flash, just use it, because it's a great way to clear out the crowd around her if she gets attacked. But again, I've got that many recruits right now, they're all holding strong, working together, and the other orcs don't stand a chance. Like, I just saw a defender get an instant kill animation on them, but even if there's a couple of them left, they're all surrounded, there's no way they're going to win. I just turn him in case. I've got 12 recruits ready to go, and I throw him back into the mix. And so I'm going to pick up Lithariel, I'm going to carry her to the entrance, and that's the end of this mission, and there's only 2 more missions left to go. And we'll finally get to put to good use our branded army that I've put together, and your branded army when you put yours together. So you can do these missions for the most part in any order you want, but I just wanted to get some of the better ones out of the way first. But that's enough out of me. I'm going to take a break, get a drink, maybe get something to eat, and I'll be back for the last 2 parts where we cover the end of the game. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.